everyone, I'm Graddles, and welcome to a new episode of City Skylines. We're in Sussex City, and the last time we left off, we were converting our farm, the base game farm, into industry farm, and I believe we got up to level 2. So I think in this episode we should be at least leveling up to level 3, if not 4. In between episodes, I added a few more roads down here and added some more residence and commercial. And I think I'm going to just delete this road and this road because I terraformed the area. So we should be able to get bigger sized houses now and commercial. Should we go straight here? Let's see if we can come out to here. That's okay for me. And let's curve this into here. And this will go straight like so. So we'll rezone that. There we go. And let's add just this to it too. And we'll go into our residence and we'll zone in a little bit more here. We'll fill these. And maybe we'll fill, not fill. Let's select. Maybe right here. And we'll go ahead and let's de-zone this. I don't want those little houses, but we'll go ahead and zone in these. Alright, so let's start up our game. We are down some money because I terraformed and did some things, so we lost quite a bit of money, but we are making it back. As you can see, our profit is now around 11,000. We do have, we'll just delete that before it empties. And I think we're going to go ahead and work in here in our farming area now. And we'll focus some attention here. We're going to check out that traffic view. And I think we're going to have to address this. I might be able to just increase the lane size right here. And that should help. And we may put in a roundabout later on, right around here, and kind of divert this traffic. Maybe we'll take this down into here, but for now it's working and the traffic isn't too bad. I think over here we're going to upgrade these roads to some, let's see, where are we? Right over here. We'll do some industrial roads, but I think we're going to do some one-ways. And let's go ahead and do that now. And we will change the direction on all these in a moment. Alright, so let's see where we are. I kind of want this going in this direction. So they could take that down. And then let's take this to here. And let's get rid of this road. And upgrade over here as well. we're going to change the direction on this. So let's go ahead and change that direction. So now we have them coming around. And I guess we should upgrade this one as a one-way as well. There we go. So now they turn. We'll go straight here. Come through. Come down. And it leads everybody up to this road. And let's make sure we do not have any lights on. And let's check our new area. We do have some lights. Let's go ahead and change that. And I think what we're going to also do is relocate our warehouse. That does not have to be in the farming area. And soon we'll be opening up new areas. We're running out of space here. We're almost up to our next milestone, which is, I believe, 7,000. So I think we're going to have to open up some new areas. At 10,000, we do get trains, so we'll be able to export some stuff a little better with some trains. So I think we're going to open up this area up in here and maybe do high density over there. So we did hit our milestone of 7,000. We opened up a new area. We now have campus areas. We also have metro, IT clusters, leisure, and we have a lot of new policies. And here we go, we have our high density residential and commercial, as well as offices now. So we have our incinerator plant, so that is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and look at where we'd like to put our warehouse. So I'm thinking I would like to put it off here, and then eventually have a road that comes straight across and goes into that area up there. So why don't we go ahead and check out our areas. So there you can see we have our trains. So why don't we open up this area, and why don't we open up the area over here as well. And sure, we'll just open up that area. So now we have plenty more space to build. And planning ahead, I'm looking at this railroad right in here, and it's right off the highway. And I think what we'll do is we'll start the game so we continue to make money. There we go, our industry leveled up. And now we have a lemonade factory, a milking parlor, the medium crop field, and the medium fruit field. So why don't we go ahead and just pause in it for a second. And let's, you know what, we'll run it. Nothing major is happening right now. Let's go into our industries, go into our farm, and let's go into our medium crop field here. We'll go ahead and we'll place that along this road here. We'll just do 3. And then we'll go into our medium fruit fields. And we'll come down and do this. So there we go. We got our medium fruit fields and our medium crop fields. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. We have our milking parlor. So I think once we move this warehouse, we'll just leave this area for our milking parlors. Right now we do have the lemonade unique factory, but because we don't have any oil, we can't, or we don't have other forms of industry to do glass and plastics. We can't really do that right now, so we're going to hold off on those unique buildings. I was thinking I did get the large warehouse now that I may come in and I may put another road and we'll put a nice big warehouse in over here. And we are going to use the one way. We're going to take this and move it down like that, so the traffic has to come in and either leave or go down to this one and then come back. So hopefully that will help. Let's change this to farming. Okay. And now we have the 2 warehouses for farming. Let's go ahead and take a look at our farm. There we go, we leveled up in our industry. We now have a clothing factory, but that's in unique factories, and we need to have other industries up and running before we can do that. We have a farm maintenance building, a large barn, and a slaughterhouse. So let's go ahead and we'll keep the game running. Nothing's coming up so far. And we'll take a look at what we have. So now here's our maintenance building. And I think we could put that right across the street from there. And I think what we'll do is we'll move this main house. I do want to change this whole intersection, but I think I'm going to do that in the next episode. So we'll kind of leave this alone for now, and we'll go ahead and find a space for our slaughterhouse. I'm thinking that maybe we could put it right here. And off camera, I went ahead and redid some of the farming areas. I did make this a little bit neater and cleaner. We have the fruit farms, the animal pastures, and the crops down here. Over here we have some, these are all medium and small. Over here we have the small crops and fruit fields. And these are all from the industrial DLC. Over here we did some base game farming, and I kind of separated the districts a little bit, so this way you can read them better. They both say Sussex Farms, as you can see. And I just rerouted some of the roads, and we should be leveling up to level 5 very soon. But we do have still a high demand for some jobs, as you can see on the bottom. So I think what we're going to do is, why don't we go ahead and put in some office space, maybe around the outer edge. And before we do that, let's go ahead and raise our taxes. So this way everybody's up to 12. So we don't forget to do that later on. And let's go ahead and see. Maybe we'll use the fill tool. And maybe just off the outer edges in here, we'll just create some more jobs. Our unemployment is pretty high right now, and that is because we did dezone and mess around with the farming. I'll show you. So yeah, we're at 19%, so we really need to get our population employed here. So let's go ahead and fill out some offices. So that looks good. We're definitely building up our land values by a lot, as you can see. And that is a plus. We are making between 19 and 21,000. So that is good. So we did hit our population of 10,000. And then there we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and add our large grain silo, our large animal pastures, our large crop field, and a large fruit field. The food factory is unique factories, which we are not doing right now. And now we'll go ahead and put in our large fields, and they should fit perfectly. They do. So we'll go ahead and put in about 3 of those. And we'll put in, let's see, can we put in 2? No, it's not going to let us fit there. So let's go ahead and put some extra fruit fields down in here. We'll do 1, 2, and maybe we'll leave those as greenhouses. Kind of like the way they look. I'm thinking maybe we might move this slaughterhouse off to an area over here. Let's take a look at that. It's one thing when you're building these farms is not to stay rigid, to allow yourself to change things up when necessary. And it allows you to, you know, just reinvent the whole thing and make it work better. If you stay rigid and you don't want to change anything, then the flow of it will not be as good. So I'm going to just go ahead and delete this road in here. And I'm going to move down. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. And I think I might move one of these back over to here. And let's move you down. And you down. To there. And then we'll move you back up. There we go. So now let's go ahead and put back our road in here. I'm gonna have to delete this a little. Come down. And we're gonna have to delete this one as well. Come across. And come up. So now we put in our large fruit fields, our large crops, and we still have large animal pastures. So let's take a look at where we could put these. These are really large. So I'm going to say, why don't we put one over here? And we're going to relocate our small barn. And we'll put him over, let's come down maybe over to, these do produce quite a bit of traffic sometimes. So let's go ahead and move him. And we'll put in another large animal farm over in this area. And then let's go ahead and see, we should have a big barn and a large a big barn and a large grain silo. So let's see, maybe we'll go ahead and put 2 large grain silos over here. And there's our large barn. And why don't we put it, we'll put 2 on either side of this animal pastures. And I think we're good there. So I think to top it off, why don't we just fence in the front of this? Where is it? There we go. We'll just come. Why is it stuck? Wants to go there. We'll just wrap it around there. And it's hitting that road there. So let's see if we can just do that. So it did come to that corner. It won't come to this corner because the road is in the way. We could delete this road a little bit. Let's delete this fence. And let's make this look a little nicer. And let's just come from about here to here. Come in. And then let's check out our fence again. What if we came from here to here to here? And deleted this. And we'll do the same on this side. And we'll delete this and this. And why don't we put a nice fence around the back here. So we'll just go from there to there. We'll come to there. And let's delete this and go from the edge here. For some reason it won't let us go there. So what we'll do is we'll go to our snapping options. And we're just going to shut off everything. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to come across. And I'm going to go as far as I can go. And put that in. So if you play around with the snapping options, you can get them to line up almost perfectly without the snapping on. And that helps a lot. There is our level 5 farm right there. Looking quite nice. And I do like the way the fence goes around the back there, but because this is here, let's see, can we put a little fence here? See if we can line it up. Wants to snap to there or the other point. So let's turn our snapping back on. Let's see if we can make this. Come around like that. Yeah, like that. So there you have it. We're going to leave our episode off here. We have level 5 farming. And we're going to start adding other industries like forestry and oil and ore. And then we'll be able to add unique factories as we go along. So if you like my content and would like to see more, please click the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.